Hello class, my name is Christopher Rockwell. This is my Project 4 video review for AOC 2 term 1306. This week was a little bit more complex than I thought it would be. Kind of looking at the material, it kind of looks like this week is going to be a little light, but which it was for the most part, except Singleton. I kind of had some issues with that, but before I get off into that, let's actually run my project so I can show that the data actually loads, the default data, which I've already ran the program and added and saved the default data, so I can prove that it actually loads in actual data. As you can see, I already have two events here. And one thing I did, as you can see up here, is this clear button up here, clear data. I figured, you gotta have, if you're gonna save data, you need a way to clear the data out. So I kind of did a little research and found a little simple bit of code that clears all the data out. That way, if I'm testing, just for testing purposes, to make sure my default data is saving properly and all that, and not have to close my app and open it to do it. So I can just clear my data. And like we were taught, always have a confirm message. If you hit no, it doesn't do anything. If you hit yes, it clears it out. Replace it with the dummy text. So I'm gonna actually show the rest of this working in my iPad, just so I'm gonna have to do it twice. But this week was very exciting, though. I mean, the thing I had trouble with the Singleton was the fact that I forgot the use of the property, which basically makes it global. Make these global variables right here, and then you synthesize them. I was kind of stuck on trying to figure out how to make these variables global, and I forgot. We recently just did that, and I got help from a classmate and got it back going. But I just simply in my Singleton did a get text data and just combined everything I needed right here, because this is my global variable. So I set this over into my add event view controller. I set all that information here, then I just sent it to my Singleton, and when I call my Singleton, it actually gathers all the data, and then from my view controller, it appends it right here, makes it a mutable string, and appends it right here, and grabs the Singleton get text, add it to the text view. Simple as that. One thing I did do, actually, let me bring up my iPad so I can show the actual working app. This is my actual iPad. Go into my settings. This is an app called Air Server, which you probably by now already know. Which was iPad, all that good stuff. So let's actually open the app up. As you can see here, I cleared everything out. And if you notice the page transition, I actually found a little bit of code. I mean, it's one line of code that, since we're swiping, it kind of gives you a little feedback, like to make you feel like you're actually pushing the page and it's actually responding to your swipe. So let's just add in, basketball or something like that. I love sports, as you can see, as you probably can tell by now. Let's say Friday at 1. And by default, it'll automatically have today's date, time, and the seconds and everything. So, just by default, it already adds that up. So swipe to the left and you see the transition, and you see the actual basketball event. Save it, get an alert. Say we close the app, open it back up, the basketball's still there. Delete the data, say we close the app. The data is not there anymore. So everything works properly. Like I said before, this week was very exciting, and I feel like the gestures that we learned is very key, because pretty much every app you look at has some type of responsive data. Like if you pull down, a lot of apps are using the pull down refresh, things like that. Instead of hitting the refresh button, you just pull the top of the screen down. It's becoming the norm to use these gestures, and I'm really glad that we're learning it so early, which pays tribute to the importance of it. I really enjoyed this week, and I hope you all did too. Thank you for watching.